Hello guys, welcome to Practical Fish Talk. If you are keeping a goldfish, then you will have to check for parasites in your tank. These are the parasites which will normally stick to goldfish's body or tail and sucks blood and mucus. Mucus is something like a slimy coat on the fish's body. So if you try to touch your fish, any fish it might be, you will feel something slippery, very slippery. So that is nothing but a slimy coat which is mucus on fish's body, which will protect your fish from water, excess water entering into the fish, and also some bad bacteria entering into fish. So when this mucus is damaged by these parasites, then your fish is in severe problem. The symptoms are like the fish will stop eating, it will not move much, the color will become darker, and it will start rubbing its body to some decorative items, to any stones or plants. And majorly you will get to see red spots. And also if you observe very closely, you can see the parasites. So these are the major symptoms you will get to see when your fish has these lice or this argulis on fish's body. These parasites might not kill your fish instantly, but within few days your fish will become very weak, because these parasites will consume blood, mucus and also some proteins from fish's body, and it will lose all its energy, it will die someday. And also before dying, it will also attract secondary infections like fungal infections or any bacterial infections. So it is very important to notice this problem and take earlier action so that you can save your fish. There is one simple, easy method, natural method. You don't have to use any chemicals. It is very easy to cure. It is very easy to get rid of these parasites. Normally what people do, they will manually remove these parasites from the tank. But you really don't know how many parasites are there in the tank and where are they hiding. These lice, these parasites also swims very freely inside the tank. So that point should be noted. If you want to remove these parasites manually using some instrument on fish, then I wouldn't recommend you to do that, because when you take the fish out of water, it is going to struggle, number one. Number two, you may damage your fish's tail by using some instrument and trying to take out the lice out of the fish's tail. So these kind of mistakes might happen, so it is always better to avoid these kind of manual things on fish. Goldfish with angelfish is again a good combination. You can see behind me, it is a combination which I am having from past more than a year. So I have 3 angelfish and 1 goldfish. They are living together very happily. There is no aggression, there is no problem with them. So they eat both plants or vegetables and worms and some kind of insects. So angelfish, if it sees something which is very small and moving, it is going to chase and eat it. So the same logic we can apply in our tank. If it sees something like very small, these kind of argulis moving on the goldfish body, it is going to attack and eat them. Don't think that these angelfishes are biting goldfish. No, they are not biting goldfish. They are not nipping goldfish, but these angelfish are catching those parasites and eating them. So let them be together for 2 days. Make sure the size is smaller. Angelfish size is smaller than goldfish. Goldfish should be slightly larger, or even if it is bigger, there is no problem. But make sure angelfish is smaller. So within 2 days, these angelfishes are going to eat all the parasites in the aquarium, in the whole aquarium. It is not just on goldfish. So your angelfish's job is to eat parasites and clean the aquarium. It is going to do its job. After 2 days, if you want to keep them, you can keep it. Or if you don't want them in your tank, then you can separate them or give it back to your aquarium store. So that's it guys. I think this video was helpful. If you really like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next video, bye bye.